Something powerful is happening around you right now. The angels need you to stay calm, and listen carefully. Because the people who laughed at you, the people who doubted you, the people who secretly worked against you, have suddenly realized who you truly are. And now, they are panicking. For a long time, angels kept you hidden. You wondered why your life felt so lonely. Why people misunderstood you. Why doors closed in your face. Why betrayal followed you even when your heart was pure. But angels are saying, none of it was random. You were being protected. While others were trying to break you, angels were building your spirit in silence. While they mocked your journey, angels were preparing your elevation. And now the truth is beginning to rise. Have you noticed the strange energy lately? People acting differently around you, old enemies suddenly watching you, certain people becoming nervous when you enter the room that is not your imagination. Angels are exposing what was hidden. The ones who tried to stop your blessings can feel the shift now. Because your light is becoming impossible to ignore. Why is this happening to you? Because you were never ordinary. Angels chose you long ago for a purpose bigger than you understand. But many people could not see it. They judged you during your painful season. They laughed while you struggled. They thought your silence meant weakness. But angels were standing beside you the whole time. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment you felt abandoned, angels saw it all. And now divine timing is moving. The same people who thought you would fail, are now afraid of what you are becoming. What are angels trying to tell you? Do not shrink yourself anymore. Do not explain your worth to people who tried to destroy your peace. Angels say your energy is changing rapidly. Your voice carries power now. Your presence carries authority now. Your spirit carries protection now. And those who worked against you can feel it deeply. That is why some people suddenly disappeared. That is why certain friendships became cold. That is why strange tension surrounds you. Angels are separating you from hidden enemies. Some people smiled in your face while secretly hoping you would stay broken. But angels blocked their plans. Again. And again. And again. You survived things that should have destroyed you. Have you ever asked yourself why? Because angels refused to let darkness win over your life. Even when you almost gave up, angels stood beside your soul. Even when nobody defended you, angels fought battles you could not see. This message is not appearing by accident. The angels are warning you now. Do not go back to people who betrayed you. Do not lower your light to make others comfortable. Do not ignore the signs anymore. Because your next season is sacred. And the people who plotted against you know it. That is why they are watching quietly now. That is why they are nervous now. That is why confusion surrounds them now. The power of angels around you is becoming visible. You may still feel tired sometimes. You may still carry pain in your heart. But angels want you to understand something very important today: your suffering was never the end of your story. It was preparation. Preparation for wisdom. Preparation for elevation. Preparation for spiritual strength. The attacks came because your destiny carries light. Darkness only fights what threatens it. And your spirit threatens every lie they tried to place on your name. Have you felt this before? That feeling that something big is about to happen, that feeling that your life is changing in ways you cannot explain? That is the angels moving around you. Quietly. Powerfully. Perfectly. Type yes if you believe in angels. Because the next part of this message is important. Angels are saying, do not fear the silence around you. Sometimes angels remove people so they can reveal your true path. Not everyone was meant to walk into your next season. Some people were assignments. Some people were lessons. Some people were tests. But you are chosen. And now heaven is opening doors no enemy can close. The pain will not last forever. The confusion will not last forever. The waiting season is ending. Angels are bringing justice into your life. Not revenge. Justice. The truth about you will rise naturally. The lies will collapse naturally. And those who hurt you will finally understand who you really are. Not because you fought them, but because angels stood for you. So tonight, rest your heart. Take a deep breath. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are not alone. Angels are surrounding your life with protection. They are guiding your steps, healing your wounds, preparing your breakthrough. And while others panic in fear, you will rise in peace. Because the angels watching over you have never left your side. There is something happening behind the scenes of your life that you cannot fully see yet, but the angels are asking you to trust this moment with all your heart. The pressure you have been feeling, the strange energy around you, the sudden distance from certain people, it is all connected to a spiritual shift that is now taking place. The angels are saying that those who secretly plotted against you have finally started to realize who you truly are, and the truth is shaking them deeply inside. For a long time they thought they understood you. They believed your silence meant weakness. They believed your kindness meant you could be controlled. They believed your painful seasons would destroy your confidence forever. But angels are saying they were completely wrong about you. What they could not understand was that heaven had its hand on your life from the very beginning. Even when you felt forgotten, even when doors closed in your face, even when people betrayed you without reason, angels were still guiding every step you took. Nothing happened by accident. Every painful moment carried a hidden purpose. Every delay was protecting you from something you could not yet see. Every heartbreak was preparing your spirit for a greater destiny. Why is this happening to you? Have you asked yourself that question lately? Why have you always felt different from others? Why have people reacted so strongly to your presence even when you did nothing wrong? Why have some people become jealous of you without reason? Angels are saying it is because your spirit carries a light that cannot stay hidden forever. Some people could feel your purpose before you even understood it yourself. That is why they tried to discourage you. That is why they laughed when you struggled. That is why they spoke against your name in secret. Deep down they feared what you would become once you discovered your true power. But angels are saying the time of hiding is ending now. The season where you doubted yourself is slowly coming to a close. And the people who once ignored your value are beginning to panic because they can see your life changing in ways they cannot control anymore. Have you noticed the signs? Sudden strange dreams. Repeating numbers. Strong feelings in your spirit warning you about certain people. Moments where you felt protected from danger without explanation. Times when something told you not to trust certain words or promises. That was not coincidence. Those were angels trying to guide you. The angels have been speaking to you for a long time, but now their message is becoming louder because your breakthrough season is getting closer. They do not want you to ignore this moment. They want you to pay attention carefully. There are people around you pretending to support you while secretly watching your downfall. But angels are exposing hidden intentions one by one. The truth cannot stay buried anymore. What was done in darkness is coming into the light. The angels want you to remember every battle you survived. Remember the nights you cried in silence while nobody understood your pain. Remember the moments you almost gave up because life felt too heavy. Remember how many times you felt abandoned by people you trusted. Yet somehow you kept surviving. Somehow you kept standing back up. Somehow your spirit refused to break completely. Do you know why? Because angels were carrying you when your strength was gone. They fought battles for you that your eyes could not see. They blocked attacks you never even knew existed. There were moments when your life could have gone in a completely different direction, but angels stepped in quietly and changed the outcome. You are still here because heaven protected your purpose. And now those who worked against you can feel that protection around you. That is why some people suddenly act nervous near you. That is why old enemies keep watching your life quietly. That is why people who once ignored you are suddenly paying attention again. The spiritual atmosphere around you is changing. Angels are lifting your energy higher while exposing the fear hidden inside the hearts of those who tried to stop you. They thought your struggles would make you weak forever, but instead your pain made you wiser. Your loneliness made you stronger. Your tears made your spirit deeper. And now the same people who underestimated you are confused because they cannot understand how you continue rising after everything you endured. What are angels trying to tell you today? They are telling you not to return to places where your spirit was constantly wounded. They are telling you not to chase people who betrayed your trust. They are telling you not to lower your light just to make insecure people feel comfortable around you. The angels are saying your destiny is too important now. You are entering a season where your peace must be protected at all costs. Not everyone can go where angels are leading you next. Some people were only part of your journey for a season. Some people were lessons sent to strengthen your discernment. And some people revealed their true faces because angels wanted you to see who was secretly draining your energy. Do not fear being alone sometimes. Angels are saying isolation was part of your preparation. Heaven needed to separate you from distractions so your spirit could grow stronger. While others were seeking attention from the world, angels were teaching you deeper wisdom through silence and struggle. That is why your soul feels different now. You have changed. You see through fake intentions more clearly. You feel energy more deeply. You notice things other people ignore. This is not weakness. This is spiritual awareness growing inside you. The angels are opening your eyes wider now because the next chapter of your life requires stronger discernment. There is also something the angels need you to hear very clearly. Stop blaming yourself for the betrayal you experienced. Kind hearts often attract broken and jealous spirits. Your kindness was never the problem. Your light was never the problem. The problem was that some people benefited from seeing you doubt yourself. They became comfortable while you stayed small. But angels are breaking those chains now. Your confidence is returning. Your power is returning. Your peace is returning. And the people who secretly celebrated your pain can feel their control slipping away. Type yes if you believe angels are protecting your path. Because the angels are saying your story is about to change in ways you cannot imagine yet. Doors that remained closed for years are about to open suddenly. Clarity is replacing confusion. Strength is replacing fear. Peace is replacing emotional exhaustion. The angels know how tired you have been. They know the hidden battles inside your heart that nobody else understands. But please do not give up now. You are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Divine timing is moving quietly behind every delay. What belongs to you cannot be stolen forever. What heaven planned for your life cannot be destroyed by human jealousy. So tonight, rest your spirit and release your fear. Let the angels carry the heaviness you have been holding for too long. You do not need to fight every battle alone anymore. Heaven is already moving on your behalf. The truth about your life will be revealed at the right time. The people who misunderstood you will finally see clearly. And the same angels who protected you during your darkest nights will continue walking beside you into brighter days filled with peace, healing, protection, and divine favor. But before this message ends, the angels need you to stay here for a moment longer, because this final part was meant for your soul. The angels are saying that what is coming into your life next will not look anything like the pain you left behind. You have spent so much time surviving, so much time carrying wounds nobody could see, so much time pretending to be strong while your heart quietly cried for peace. There were days you smiled in front of people while feeling completely empty inside. There were nights when you stared into the darkness asking heaven why your journey had to be so difficult. You wondered why others seemed to move forward easily while you kept facing delay after delay, betrayal after betrayal, heartbreak after heartbreak. But angels are saying the answer was always hidden inside your purpose. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. That is why your battles felt heavier. That is why your spirit always felt different. That is why people reacted strongly to you even when you stayed quiet. The enemy feared the light heaven placed inside you long before you understood it yourself. And now, after everything you survived, the angels are finally bringing you into a season where your pain will start making sense. The tears you cried in silence were not wasted. The loneliness was not wasted. The waiting was not wasted. The rejection was not wasted. Angels are saying every painful chapter was shaping your spirit into something powerful, wise, and unbreakable. The people who plotted against you only saw your struggle. They never saw the angels protecting you behind the scenes. They never saw heaven closing certain doors to save your future. They never saw the spiritual battles being fought over your destiny while you slept at night. But now the protection around your life is becoming impossible to hide. And those who secretly worked against you can feel it. That is why confusion is entering their minds. That is why fear is entering their hearts. That is why they suddenly cannot stop thinking about you. Because angels are revealing the truth. You were never weak. You were chosen. And heaven is no longer allowing your light to stay hidden. The angels are saying there is a major shift approaching your life. Some of you have already started feeling it deep inside your spirit. A strange feeling that something is ending forever, a feeling that your soul cannot continue carrying the same pain anymore. A feeling that a new door is slowly opening even if you cannot fully see it yet. That feeling is real. Angels are preparing restoration. Not temporary happiness. Real restoration. The kind that heals your heart slowly. The kind that brings peace back into your home. The kind that removes fear from your spirit. The kind that helps you sleep without anxiety again. For too long you carried emotional pain caused by people who never deserved access to your heart. You gave love to people who returned betrayal. You gave loyalty to people who secretly competed with you. You gave kindness to people who mocked your struggles behind closed doors. But angels are saying those days are ending now. You are entering a season of separation and elevation. Some people will leave your life quietly. Some connections will suddenly break apart. Some masks will fall without warning. Do not chase after what angels remove. Please hear this clearly. Do not beg for the return of people heaven is protecting you from. Some individuals were delaying your peace. Some people were draining your spiritual energy. Some people smiled at you while secretly hoping you would never rise. But angels blocked their plans. Again and again. Even when you did not know danger was near. The angels are saying there were moments when betrayal almost destroyed your future completely, but heaven stepped in at the last second. There were conversations happening behind your back that you never heard. There were plans made against your name that never succeeded because angels stood at the entrance of your destiny and refused to let darkness pass through. You may never know how many times you were protected. But one day you will look back and realize heaven saved you from things that would have broken your spirit permanently. Have you felt exhausted lately, not just physically, but spiritually that heaviness came from carrying battles that were never meant for you alone. The angels are asking you now to release that burden. Stop replaying betrayal in your mind. Stop questioning your worth because others failed to value your heart. Stop blaming yourself for being too kind, too loving, too genuine. Your softness was never weakness. In a cold world, your heart remained pure. And angels honor that purity deeply. That is why heaven kept protecting you even during your darkest moments. The angels are also saying something beautiful is approaching your life after this season of pain. Some of you will experience sudden breakthroughs that arrive unexpectedly. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere. Peace will enter your life quietly. Your confidence will return slowly. The sadness you carried for years will begin lifting little by little. The angels are restoring your identity after seasons of emotional warfare. You will laugh again. You will feel safe again. You will wake up without fear again, and one day the same people who doubted you will stand shocked by the life heaven prepared for you. Not because you became cruel. Not because you sought revenge. But because angels rewarded your endurance. The angels are saying your breakthrough carries spiritual weight. That is why the attacks against you were so intense. Darkness only fights what threatens it. And your destiny threatens every lie, every manipulation, and every evil intention that tried to surround your life. You survived because your purpose is greater than the attacks. Never forget that. There is still light inside you. There is still hope inside you. There is still something sacred inside your soul that no betrayal could destroy. And the angels want you to protect that light now more than ever. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. Protect your spirit from people who only appear when they need something from you. You are not called to save everyone. Sometimes angels remove you from certain people because your presence was the only light they respected while continuing to live in darkness. Do not fear walking alone for a season. Some paths require solitude before elevation. The angels walked with you in silence when nobody else understood your tears. They stayed beside you during nights when your heart felt completely shattered. They heard every prayer you whispered quietly into the darkness. They saw every tear falling from your eyes when nobody was around to comfort you. And now they are saying, your crying season is ending. Your rebuilding season is beginning.